Would you like for Russia to join NATO and European Union? Go to hell with your NATO. I don't want anything. Why? What did it do to you? What did it do to me? Never. Why? I'm an American citizen, I know everything. I will show you passport. Here it is. Never. Fornication, horror, colonization, murder of innocent states and nations. That's why never. Lesbians, gays, they can take away your children and cut in pieces. It's very bad. I lived there for 30 years. Never. Why? Because they are our enemies and they will never be our friends. What did they do to us that they became our enemies? They didn't do anything bad to us. It's just they are concerned about Russia's empowerment, and they naturally want to put us down as low as possible. No, never. They don't have anything in common. I would like for Russia to become, as it used to be during Stalin the Great, to become powerful and independent state. I would like for communists to return. What about NATO and European Union? I don't know. I lived good during communism, but now we are poor. All Russia was drunk up and sold away. No, of course not. They are our enemies during all the times. What did they do to us bad that they became our enemies? It's just the way the things are historically. Alexander III said that Russia has no friends except fleet and army. Probably they envy our territory and resources. We're the richest country in the world. Maybe you will suspect me of conspiracy, but I think there is conspiracy. No, I don't blame Masons for it. I used to believe in Masons, but now I think it's Vatican. Everything comes out of Vatican. They make such horrible oaths. What's the goal? What's the demon goal? To destroy mankind. That's in general. No, we don't understand anything about it. You see what the situation we have. We don't need NATO. Would you like for Russia to join NATO and European Union? No. Why not? Absolutely not. Of course not. Why? Because Russia has absolutely different mentality. No, I don't. Why? We don't need it. Are you out of your mind? No, no. Why? I'm a patriot. We had enough of Warsaw Agreement. Can you tell me what NATO and European Union did to Russia? I don't want even talk about it. Bogov? No. Why do we need it? Maybe you would like to. No, I would like to end my days in peace without NATO. Of course not. Why? Because. No, why? I think we are self-reliant, self-sufficient. Why do we need it? What NATO and European Union did bad to Russia? You know, they just don't hear what our diplomats try to say. They just listen to themselves. Would you like for Russia to join NATO and European Union? Of course not. Why? Because NATO and European Union, I don't trust them. Why don't you trust them? I read a lot of information and nothing good comes out of them. What bad did NATO and European Union do to Russia? Not only to Russia, but just to mankind as a whole. I read and reveal new information. Maybe it's not right, but I read about NATO that they rigged all our history. Maybe you don't know about it. What sources you use? A Telegram channel? What's the name of a channel? Telegram channel lost the history of Earth. What if they rip us off of everything and say goodbye. But if we don't try, we will not know. Maybe they will not rip us off. Vladimir Putin in 2000 years wanted to join NATO and European Union, but something went wrong. Everything went according to plan, I think. What plan? His plan, personal plan, maybe. His personal plan and maybe according to some highest plan. It's a difficult question considering the political situation we are in, so I don't even know how to answer correctly. European Union has a lot of its own problems and NATO, we don't get along with it. Would you like for Russia to become part of European Union and NATO? It's a difficult question, it's a discussion, I don't have time. No. Why? We are a separate state. We don't need some Europe. We are getting along just fine. God forbid, no. Putin will sort it out. Of course. Why would you like? Just for the heck of it. Not under this leadership, but of course, yes, don't run away. Why? I think it's obvious. All civilized countries are in there. Why should we be on the other side of the barricade? NATO not. What about European Union? Yes. What attracts you in there? Single payment system, visa-free, or maybe living standard? Yes, visa-free, living standard. Of course, we are not worse. We are better.